There's intentionally no music with this, so go ahead and hit pause, grab your favorite playlist, grab a drink of water, and an oil to take a few deep breaths with. Welcome. I'm Vanessa, and I'm going to lead you through a 20-minute practice that is going to make you feel better than when you begin. But first, we are going to check in with our body, slow down, and begin with a few deep breaths. The oil I'm using today is patchouli. It's calming and relaxing, and also with an aromatic influence over our physical energy. Let's jump into our practice. Find a comfortable seat, and we're going to begin by stretching our neck side to side, noticing if one side is tighter than the other, and starting to make circles with our hips, our shoulders, our chest, checking in with our entire body. Begin to take our movements in the circular motion the other direction now. We have one more movement from our seated position. You're going to rock your body forward and back, exaggerating, drawing the chest forward, dropping the head side to side, starting to notice if your neck is feeling warmer with more mobility. As you feel comfortable, you're going to start to make your way to a forward fold. Since this is probably your first forward fold of the day, go ahead and bend the knees as much as possible. Let the head hang heavy. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, flow forward. Continuing just to move as it feels good. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Try inhaling as you are straightening the spine, exhaling as you're rounding the spine. With that exhale, draw that navel into the spine, seeing if it will allow you to fold forward deeper. We're going to step both feet back, making our way into our first down dog of the day. My favorite way to start with the first down dog is to bend one knee, drop the opposite heel down, switching side to side, to warm the back of one leg up at a time, allowing you to go deeper into that side and just shifting back and forth with the breath. Take a giant step to the front of your mat. Put your hands on your lower back. Inhale up, adjust your pants as needed. We all do it. Exhale back down. Keep inhaling up. Bring your hands to your lower back. Exhale, release the arms down, fold forward. Keep flowing it. Open up the chest, feel the hamstrings. Let the breath guide you. Pause in your next forward fold and prepare to stand back into a down dog. Step back, drop both heels to the mat this time. Pull the shoulders down and away from the ears. Feel the strength of the body. Prepare to step back to the front of your mat. Into your forward fold, grab the backs of your ankles, release everything down, bring the hands to the back of your lower back if it feels good, and inhale up. Come wide into a plie. You're going to drop one shoulder, alternating sides. This is my favorite way to pop my back when I need to, shifting side to side. Inhale, straight arms, straight legs, open the heart. Shift to one side, and you're going to flow. You're going to find a yoga dance that is your style, moving side to side in your plie. Change your flow to inhale up, exhale down deep as you can, and start to check in with your body, comparing how the right side feels to the left side. Prepare to hold it down. You're going to drop the shoulder to one side again, and then switch to the other, seeing if you can go a little bit deeper now. Alright, you're going to play with this pose. Straighten one leg, shift your upper body towards that straight leg. See how all the movements feel. If you're feeling nervous to try new movements, check in with your mind, your body, everything and how it's connecting. Let's find our dancing motion in our pose again. Going halfway around, back up, alternating sides, adding any sort of flair we would like to this. Pause at the top, extend your arms out, bend the knees as needed, and fold forward. Bring the hands to your lower back, pull the elbows back, feel a nice stretch in your shoulders. Drop one hand down as you extend the other arm up to the sky, and you're going to gently pulse. As you're doing this, see how it feels on the shoulders. If it's too much, back off and let it all go. Inhale back up, and before we switch to the other side, we're going to flow again. Inhale up, exhale down, let the breath guide the movement. Find your yoga dancing plie and just flow with the breath. No one's watching you, and even if they are, you know what they're going to do when they go home? They're going to try it too. Pause. Inhale, feel the strength of your back, the strength of your legs, and fold forward. Bring those hands to your lower back. Inhale, flat back if it feels okay. Exhale, release it down. Other side. Drop one arm down, extend the other arm up to the sky, and pulse. Slowly release the arm down, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Try and lift your weight up onto your tippy toes, and then step back into a down dog. From your down dog, extend your right leg back and prepare to step forward to dive into the hip flexors. Stepping forward, drop the opposite knee. What you're going to do is shift back and forth to warm up the hip flexors. If you need padding under your knee, add padding as needed. We're going to drop it down deeper. So you're going to shift the weight forward, bring the hands on the inside of the knee, and bend that knee out to the side. You're going to protect your knee by keeping your foot flexed at all times. And just rock side to side, shift. Find a spot where your hip is feeling a nice stretch. Take a drink of water, adjust your hair, and enjoy the stretch. We're going to come back to our original position and then lift the back knee off the ground when we feel comfortable. The back foot is going to keep the heel off the ground, coming into a hip flexor stretch. Grab onto opposite arm and just pull. Twist a little bit. Find that spot that you feel a really nice releasing hip flexor stretch and hold wherever it feels good. Fold forward, and we're going to step back into down dog, keeping that leg with us, bending the knee and opening the hip. Release that leg down. We're going to the other side. Step the other leg forward, going right back into our kneeling hip flexor stretch, rocking forward and back, letting the breath guide the movement. Release the hands down to the mat. The same thing on this side. Let the hands go on the inside, drop the knee out to the side, making sure we keep our ankle flexed to protect the knee. One side can feel completely different than the other, so don't push yourself that you might have been able to do it on the other side and this side's feeling tighter. Find what's right on this side and hold. Inhale, enjoy the breath. Prepare to come back to our low lunge so that we can lift our knee off the ground into our standing hip flexor stretch. Grab onto the arm again, and just with a slight pulse, shift, twist, Check in with your body. Where does your hip flexor need the stretch right now? Prepare to drop the arms, step back into a down dog, taking that leg with you, bend the knee, open the hip, stretch it out. Take a giant step forward. We are going to release the hips with a malasana. So trying to keep the heels on the ground, slowly coming down into a low squat. It's completely okay if your hips are not touching the ground yet and you need some assistance with your hands. You can shift side to side, also adding a spine, shoulder, and back stretch with your hips, knees, and ankles, shifting side to side. With your next rotation side to side, if you want it a little bit deeper, what you're going to do is extend one arm up to the sky as you're using your opposite knee to help twist the body. And prepare to switch to the other side. Use your hands to help you release yourself from your malasana, and you're going to come into a forward fold. Flow your forward fold, inhaling flat back, exhaling, folding as many times as it feels good. We're going to prepare to step back into a down dog and flow a little bit deeper into our hips. In our down dog, prepare, lifting the right leg up. This time you're going to slowly lift it to that corner edge of your mat. Place the foot down. You want to be more at an angle this time. Make sure the ankle is flexed, and then guide the knee out to the side as it feels good. Let your body make this pose happen. Don't try and fit your body to the pose. Drop down to your forearms if you would like. Stay up on your hands if you would like. We're going to slowly come back out and come into a down dog, and this time when we extend the leg back, we're going to bend the knee briefly and then straighten the leg, really pushing back to that corner so that you are lengthening the hip flexor out as long as possible. Release the leg for the other side. Slowly bring that other side up to that corner of the mat using your core strength. Release the back knee and find what's right for this side. Prepare to step back into your down dog, bending that back knee again at first, and then straightening it out to feel a nice hip flexor stretch, lengthening the whole side out. Drop the leg down, coming to one last down dog. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, straighten the legs. Feel how your body has changed. Drop to your knees, feel your breath. Inhale, let the abdomen expand. Exhale, draw the abdomen in towards the spine. We're going to take the breath deeper. Extend the arms up to the sky. Keep it going. Inhale, abdomen expand. Exhale, draw that navel in towards the spine. Drop the hands, come into a tabletop. Lift the knees off the ground with the toes curled. Pulse. Still exhale, draw that navel into the spine. Use the knees lifting to help your core. Step forward with the right leg, come up into a high lunge. You're going to grab onto opposite elbow, either above the head or behind the back, which feels better as a stretch for your upper body. Prepare to release the stretch. Drop the hands down. Step back into a forward fold. Do one last check-in with your hamstrings and notice how they feel. We're going to do that sequence again to stretch out with our hip flexor one last time. Prepare to drop back down to our knees. Find a comfortable seat. You can always sit cross-legged. Arms go straight up. Inhale, let the abdomen expand. Exhale, draw that navel in. Bring the hands back down. Inhale, use the core, lift those legs up and flow it. Exhale, try and pulse with it. Draw the navel towards the spine each time. Step forward, left leg. Inhale up, high lunge. Grab onto opposite elbow, either above the head or behind the back, your choice. Prepare to release your hip flexor stretch. We're going to step back, fold forward, and prepare to do our breath standing this time. So folding forward, releasing it. You're going to inhale back up. Arms are going to go out like a cactus or straight up, however you would like. And you're going to breathe again. Inhale, abdomen releases forward. Exhale, draw that navel towards the spine. Release the hips now. Shake them side to side. Let the arms go down. You're going to go in circles. Go in one motion 5 times, and then switch directions. Now we're going to use our entire body to help loosen our hips and our neck and everything. Drop to one side. Start to feel it. Release to the other side, letting the head lead with the arm. And you're going to start to take it all the way around. Finish the cycle you are on, and you're going to come back to your breath. Inhale, abdomen forward. Exhale, draw it in. Interlock your hands behind your back and just start to pulse them back. This is helping improve our posture. Let's take it deeper. Bend the knees, fold forward, keeping those arms. If it's too much, release it. If you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. But the most important thing is always coming back to your breath. Release the arms, and you're going to come to a seated position with one leg over the other. We're going to stretch the hips one last time in a seated position and alternate sides, testing our mind. All right, I have my right leg on top of my left leg and slowly come into your spinal twist, letting your head lead the way. So where you're looking, your spine is going to follow. Okay, just let your leg follow, twist. Whichever leg is on top, it's going to guide you. On the other side, slowly start to get into your spinal twist. If you were a hot mess and couldn't figure out where you were going, you're going to get a second chance and go now. Find a comfortable seat to end our practice. Notice how you were feeling before and how you're feeling now. Most importantly, walk away with the reminder your breath is always with you. And you can always dance. You can listen to music out loud. You can listen to music in your earbuds and move your body. Every time you move your body, you're going to feel better. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you join me again. You can find me on Instagram at Vanessa's Holistic Living.